Hey folks, thanks for joining. This is Adam, and I'm here with our new segment, Daily Dose. This is going to be where we read through the Bible together as a community over the course of a year. Today is the first day, and our scripture for today is going to be Genesis chapters 1, chapters 2, and chapter 3. We're also going to be doing Psalm chapter 1 today. The way this plan is going to work is that basically we're just going to pretty much go in chronological order. We're going to start in Genesis, work our way through Revelation. But the way that the plan is set up is such that we're also going to be reading through the Psalms simultaneously. And we're actually going to read through the entire book of Psalms 2 or 2.5 times over the course of the year. So we're going to kind of be jumping back and forth from our chronological reading, and then we're just going to read a psalm. We have also got some supplemental videos that the folks over at Read Scripture have put together. They've got a YouTube channel that does some very cool animations and summaries of the various books of the Bible. Those videos will not be available for our reading selection every day, but there are quite a few in there. So we've got one today, tomorrow, the next day, and I think next week as well. There are some. So you'll see those come and go. But that's pretty much the gist of it. So today I want to invite you guys to read Genesis, again, chapters 1 through 3, and then jump over and read Psalm chapter 1. What I find interesting about Genesis, a lot of things actually, but in particular, one of the people I like to listen to preach, I listen to the audio sermons and the audio Bible studies. It's a guy named Skip Heitzig, and he is based out of a church that's in Albuquerque. And when he preaches on Genesis, one of the things that he often says is, the very first verse of Genesis, the first verse of the Bible is, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And if you can wrap your head around that, and if you can believe that, then the rest of the Bible is easy to believe, because you're thinking about God creating, and not in the way that we create. When my daughter creates something with all of her crafting materials, or if I go to Home Depot and buy a bunch of wood and I create something, I build something out of that wood, I'm not creating in the same sense that God creates. I'm not really creating anything new. I'm just taking existing materials and refashioning them to form something new. When my daughter does a craft, she might take some pipe cleaners and she might take some markers and some glue and some little pom-pom cotton balls, and she makes something with them. In reality, she's just rearranging their orientation and their position. She's not actually creating something new. But God, when He created the heavens and the earth, He didn't just rearrange some things. He created something out of nothing, which is completely mind-boggling. It's hard to even process and fathom if you really think about it. So like my friend Skip Heitzig says, if you can believe the very first verse of the Bible, the rest of it should come pretty easy. So down below, you'll find a link to that video from our friends over at Read Scripture. Check that out. It'll give you a good introduction to the first portion of the book of Genesis. And then we've also got an attachment below of the reading plan PDF file so that you can follow along with us. So feel free to drop some comments below. Let us know how this verse spoke to you, what God placed on your heart as you read through the passages of today. And we will see you again in the morning. Thanks so much. Have a good day.